controversy in the world of eyelash extensions is if sealer is worth it on your clients. Lash sealer, do we use it? Do we not use it? What is actually happening with our lash sealer? Let's have a chat about it. Lash sealers all around claim that they do amazing things such as expand the retention of the lash extensions, help with the major lash sheds every quarter during the seasons, and protect against outside forces affecting the lashes such as oils, water, makeup, tears, anything. As lash artists, we avoid premature lash shedding as much as possible, allowing the lash extensions to last the whole entire lifespan of the natural lash life cycle, which is about 6 to 8 weeks. In the last 12 years, I must say I have tried countless lash extension sealers and bonders. Some sealers make the lashes stiff like hairspray. It's kind of odd. Other sealers are merely similar ingredients to a primer with it, which is alcohol and water based. I have also interviewed countless lash artists, and the results are about 50-50 on if they like the extension sealer and bonder, if it's worth it or if it's not. Personally, I have seen minor differences using the sealers. There is either no difference at all or clients have just a couple more days of retention than normal, like 5% difference. I've not seen the major drastic claims of weeks of retention added on, 30% more retention added on to clients that the sealers offer. The major positive thing here though is that a sealer will never worsen your retention for the eyelash extensions of your clients. I use it on every one of my clients still because it never hurts to have a little extra insurance for lash longevity. We want lashes to last as long as possible, that 4 to 6 to 8 weeks. So what is sealer and how does it work? As lash artists, you apply a sealer at the end of the service to seal or cure the set. Sealing a lash set is similar to the UV lamp when getting your nails done. It cures the chemical makeup of the product. Cyanacrylate is the #1 ingredient of all lash adhesives, and humidity is needed to cure that completely. But unfortunately, some toxic fumes will be let out as it is curing. That's where we get some irritations, which could be harmful for both the lash artists and clients if you have extreme prolonged exposure to the cyanacrylate and carbon, which eventually may cause an allergy. Excuse me. The more humidity you have in your space, the faster your adhesive will cure. Much like a nanomister or nebulizer works, it cures the adhesive instantly. Although traditional water curing methods, curing starts from the outer layer trying to work inward. But that means that all the humidity is then trapped inside the adhesive. So it could still be letting out fumes over time. What we need to do is cure it from the outside in, which is what a sealer does. Sealers are formulated to work just the opposite of water, nebulizing, and nanomisting. It immediately mixes with the cyanacrylate and begins curing from the inside out, resulting in speed curing with no burning, no irritation, no from the extreme lash adhesive fumes, all the things that could come with the irritations after or during the service. Eyelash extension bonders and sealers claim to have more flexibility of the eyelash extensions adhesive onto the natural lash for 30% greater retention between your clients' fills and more flexibility to act like a natural lash. That sounds amazing. Although using a sealer and a bonder on your own clients, on my own clients for the last 12 years, once again, I have only seen minimal results, if any at all. Think of the eyelash sealer as a product for eyelash extension retention insurance. This is just an insurance product. It will either work amazing or little or not at all, but it will never make your retention worse. Just like insurance. You can use a sealer with a nanomister or a nebulizer, so you use both at the same time. Both is not needed, but it is nice to have it all. I personally use both a sealer and a nebulizer on my clients. not only for that extra insurance of sealing it in, but it also helps with the irritation, and irritation, itchiness, burning even more. Plus, it just feels good to have that mist on your face while you're waking up from your lash nap. And that is a-okay. Then you can also, if they have any further irritations or allergy worries, you can wash them immediately after the service and clean the whole eye area to reduce swelling or any potential allergies. I do not personally recommend a sealer to your clients, but if your clients have excess oil secretion on their skin or their lash line or coming through their hair follicles, you can retell them or suggest using saline solution as a rinse after they wash their lashes daily. This will dehydrate the lash enough to keep a solid bond of the lash extension to stay longer without overly dehydrating and making that eyelash brittle. In the eyelash extension world, there are countless products that are either necessary or extra. Not necessary. Sealer is one that is not necessarily necessary. You don't need it to have a good retention. Using optimal amount of adhesive, keeping up to date with your fresh adhesive, ensuring proper lash application placement, working with an adhesive that fits your work environment's humidity and temperature, and using the correct weight of extension for the natural lash is all you need for the best retention possible. If you have a client that has any irritations to lashes, skip this step. Do not use a sealer because it is extra. And follow the protocol for minor lash allergies, which is using clear adhesive, not using any extra products such as primer and sealer, only using yellow foam tape under the skin for the eye, and washing around the eyes and lashes 5 minutes after the service. For any fumes that have settled onto the skin, we can get that all off. Be sure to communicate with your clients throughout the service and also after the service to make sure everything is comfortable. They should be able to come, fall asleep, wake up all nice and pretty, the ultimate beauty sleep like Sleeping Beauty. That is what we want. So, what is your verdict? Do lash sealers work for you? Have you tried it? Which ones have you tried? I really would love to know your opinion. If you have not tested it out yourself, give it a try and make your own opinion. Happy lashing, babes, and don't forget to dare to dream your dreams, and that life is already a success.